Howdy, folks. Tip top of the morning to you. My name is Jack. I think you can look back on my channel, and there is one sketchbook tour, precisely one, and it's this one. It's rough. Not that this one's gonna be a lot better. I am a big fan of Tamaitka, and I'd be an even bigger fan if she posted more than twice a year. I decorated it with stickers. I found this first sticker and I was like, ah, it's dope, and I put it right in the middle. And then my friend at the time, she gave me a bunch of stickers, and these aren't all of them. I don't even listen to Fall Out Boy. I don't know any of their songs. Sketchbook number 6, who are you trying to fool? What are you counting from? Ooh, also, there was this project in one of my old schools where we were named after like scientists or something, and our group was Charles Darwin group, and I designed this little sticker. Yeah, like, it came out pretty well, I think. And I like went to this sticker printing shop that my brother told me about because he made stickers too there, and I printed them out and I was so excited, and I cut them out all individually, which you can probably tell because they're all janky, but and that's a coaster from when we visited Berlin. I can't remember when. Anyway, so just a bunch of stuff, more German stuff from when we visited Germany. I think that was, oh, it's a bus ticket from Astana. Oh my god. Ooh, I remember, okay, so that's my sock. I remember there was like a phase when I used these really cheap pencils, and they were so like chalky, and they were so, I don't know, they were just really bad. And for some reason, like, I really liked them, and oh my god. And I was like kind of proud of her pose. And I was proud of her hand. I don't know, man. I don't know. This is from a while back. And I used to draw hair like that. Oh, girl. Oh, no. God, why were the necks so thin? That is not supporting a cherry, let alone a head with that much hair. My friend drew that, and then my other friend drew that. I drew that foot because my cousin showed me how to draw feet, and I was like, damn. I still really like this radish. Like, my friend, the same friend who drew this, not that, yeah, he drew that too. But he also like drew this little guy. He drew the sketch for the radish, and then I inked it and colored it, and I was really proud of it. Oh yeah, so after I drew this, yeah, I think I drew that first. I must have drawn that first. I like how I drew like the design. It's not tears, it's supposed to be like a tattoo almost. I drew that, and then I drew like the rest of these in the same style. And that is my cousin's OC that she gave to me because she's really nice. I really like that OC. I was sitting on the floor in front of my locker, and like this kid walked past me. Like, he was wearing these Gucci sneakers, and I tried to draw them. It was the ones with the snake on it, and he was like, "Не плачь, всё будет хорошо," which is like, don't cry, everything's gonna be okay. And I was just like, okay. And I don't know what to say when people say that. It's really sweet, but I don't know how to answer, so. I was really proud of this. I was so proud of like the noodles. I actually really like how I drew the noodles. My grandma gave my cousin a pack of Prismacolor pencils, and I was jealous. So she was like, okay, do you want me to get you some too? And I was like, yes, please. For a while, I had this crippling fear of messing things up, like getting them out of order. So I wrote down the order in which the pencils were. So I had like white, canary yellow, orange, crimson, red, violet, whatever. And I wrote that down so like if they ever got out of order, then I could always refer to this to make sure that I could get them back in order. This girl. Yeah. She's okay. Pardon me. So my friend was like making up his like own world or something, and he was like, oh, you should make one too. And I was like, okay. I wasn't really into it. But yeah, so I drew this like penguin kind of thing and the cloud. I like the cloud, and I was really happy with like the drips and stuff, so. Okay, so we say goodbye, we hold on tight to these memories that never die. I was in Camp Taiwan, and I asked my friend Daisy, who was also there, to give me like sad songs, and she gave me this song. And so I think I'm the only person on the planet that knew this song before watching Vampire Diaries. And I am watching Vampire Diaries now, so don't spoil it. I'm on the 6th season, and I just can't. That time we visited Berlin, Cafe Kunig, it's amazing. Not as good as I remember it though. I don't remember what this is all from. And I was actually like weirdly happy with this. Like at first I hated it, and then I kind of liked it. Ooh, and I was really proud of this like full body drawing. Like I even like wrote first, what does it say? First half decent full body. Ooh, and I was sketching that when I was going through the application process of applying to this really fancy schmancy school in Moscow, and I didn't get in. I kind of like gave up halfway through. And I mean, it's honestly for the best. They're way too expensive, and I probably wouldn't have been happy there anyway. Actually, that's a lie that I tell myself so I can sleep better at night. I would have been thrilled to go there, but not the case. I really like that coffee cup. I like some of these drawings. Like, I did not expect to like these. Jacksepticeye. Good old Jacksepticeye. That's all I wanna be. Eggs Benedict. Fucking delicious, by the way. Some of these I really like. Ooh, I also went to a concert that was free anyway, but since my flute teacher was in this orchestra, she gave us a ticket, and I mean, we would have gotten in for free anyway, but it just made me feel special that she gave us a ticket. So same thing with these watercolor pencils that my friend gave me that I didn't use for a whole year, and now I use them all the time, and I don't draw with anything but watercolor. I tried to draw my friend, and oh, that's when we read, what was it? The Giver. And I kind of liked it. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad, so I don't know. I was really proud of this, and I still kind of like it. Oh, when my friend got into, my other friends got into, like, what was it? Tokyo Ghoul. Oh yeah. And I drew Shinigamis. I think that's what they're called, because she forced me. And that was what I ended up with. And for some reason, this drawing took me like 3 hours. Oh, that's the alphabet that I made up with my other friends. It sounds like I have so many friends. I have like 3. At this point in my life, I definitely had no more than 3. I love sketching with pen. I don't do it as often now, but I love sketching with something that you can't erase underneath and then like outlining it and inking it, whatever. I forgot where I was going with that. Oh yeah, we used to write notes to each other in our secret language, and our teachers would get pissed at us because they would have no idea what we were writing. I haven't looked at the sketchbook in so long. It's not that bad. Like, I still am so proud of this drawing. Okay, this looks sketchy. And it definitely was, but there was like this anime convention. This is the only convention I've ever gone to, and it was an anime convention called NekoFest in Astana, and it cost 2,500 tenge, and I have no idea where I got that money or where I got the ticket. It's whack. I'm really glad I did it though, because it was fun. I remember that I like planned to come finish this coloring for this drawing. It's not bad. The anatomy is weird. She has no shoulders and no upper arms, but it's fine. It's salvageable, you know? Yeah. Sometimes I look at these drawings and I'm like, oh, they're kind of okay. And then I look at the others and I'm like, I don't know. At this point, I think my sketchbook turned into more of like a scrapbook situation, because like I just didn't really draw that much. Oh yeah, I remember this. And I haven't been able to draw a smile half as decent as that since I drew this drawing. So, but yeah, so this turned into like more of a scrapbook, as you can tell. I was proud of the face, and I still kind of like it. Like, the ink did something weird when I like went over it with water, but I kind of like it. It's not bad. I like the little flower. My cousin drew that. It's really good. And like, this was, I don't know how long ago, and she's just kept getting better. Huh. Oh, no, wait, I remember this day. I used acrylic paints as watercolors, and it kind of had this cool effect. And then recently I found out that's an actual like technique, and I thought I was being such a pioneer when I did this. I kind of like that. I'm fine. Look out for 13-year-old me, jeez. It's kind of nice to like look back at all this, and since I am doing it not just for myself but like for you, I can't just like skip ahead and not look at the stuff that I don't want to look at, because like I want to have like a full encompassing look at this sketchbook on my channel. I really liked like how I did like the colors. There's like little lines. Thank you for focusing, camera, love you. And then I drew that because like I liked how I did the colors here and I wanted to replicate it, and I did it again and it sucked and I never went back to that technique. So I think I skipped something important, because that is one of my favorite drawings in the sketchbook, and it makes no sense without context. We went to Dr. Seussical the Musical. Oh my god, in Lake Placid High School, and it was so unironically amazing. And there was a scene where they put on like these, I don't know what they're called, but like they put them on and they walked around the stage and they just went like hunch. And it was the most amazing thing I've ever seen. Like that. Did it with no outline. Oh, these are like backstory ideas for my OCs at the time. You can pause and take a look at that if you want. My cousin and I were playing like this game where, I don't know where we got the suggestions, but there were like dumpster cat, and oh geez, and Goomba David Tennant. Oh, I wanted to embroider. I actually like this design more than this one. Such a mad reckoning. Whoa, that actually sounded really good. I wanted to embroider this on a really big hoodie that my cousin gave me. I don't know if I will though. Assassin's Blade. Oh my god, I love how he wrote sad book in parentheses. It's a really good book, but it's sad, so. Toast, I liked how I drew the sweater. And I drew these on a moving train, which I don't think they'd be a whole lot better if they weren't on a moving train though. I still really like how I did the shading here and like the contrast between like the graphite and the pen. Yeah. Bird lady. This is really, oh, okay. This is already when I'm in a new school. Weirdly, okay, so this is a weird thing. My first crush was 2 years ago. I didn't have a crush before 8th grade. And that's him. Okay, so I'm getting back into drawing here. Like we're making progress. The hair looks, there are 2 songs by R5 that I have on my phone, and they're the only 2 songs that I know by them, and they were introduced to me by this guy when we were on this trip, this overnight trip in like some, I don't know what it was, but it was some science center outside of town in Moscow. And we were there for 2 days and a night, so the night between 2 days. And we had like this bonfire night or something. It was totally out of like a coming of age movie. I don't know, man. It makes me feel icky. I like how I drew this. I totally ripped that off from my cousin's design of like an alien who had a shirt that said, "I don't believe in humans." Oh yeah, okay, so this is my ink journey process, which lasted, I think, like 5 days, and I just gave up. Yeah, like 5 days and then I gave up. I'm making progress here, like it's already getting better. Oh yeah, I called them Toast. Next is one of my favorite OCs, and I might come back to them because I was designing this comic with a girl who's in my like writing club or something. I know, lame, but I was, oh my god, I was so proud of this. And it's actually not that bad. The wrinkles on the clothes don't make sense, but you know what, it's fine. And I could totally save it. But yeah, we were designing this comic together, and this is the character that I came up with and never went anywhere. Oh yeah, day 6 group drawing. I don't know where the rest of her lip went, but that's fine. Oh, okay, so I drew this bedspread on this duvet. I drew that blanket on this duvet. And this is in the other apartment that we were in, so we were on the other side of town, and that was what my bed looked like. Jeez, all of these memories, it's so weird looking back. Oh my god. And I also came up with this personification of helium for my design class. But yeah, I came up with this shirt, and I was so proud of myself, but it said single taken in diatomic. I might actually just still make that shirt because I really like it. I really like that drawing still. I like this a lot. LNB stands for late night breakfast. But yeah, we're coming back to like my skill level at this point. And I think that's the last drawing I drew in the sketchbook. We were just, my friend and I, we were on a WhatsApp call and we were just kind of, you know, drawing. Oh my god, Stilegi. Okay, so that's the only musical that I've ever seen in person, and it is amazing. I've seen it once, and I think they butchered it because like there was like an act or something that was missing because like it just made no sense. Like the ending of the story made no sense, but it's a really good musical, and I would definitely see it again if they came back to Moscow. That's it. Yeah. So yeah, that's my sketchbook. If you want to see any more sketchbooks, I have a lot. I have one more that I've finished relatively recently, so I wouldn't be opposed to making a tour of that. If you have any other suggestions for stuff you'd like to see, stuff you'd like to see me do, or videos you'd like to see me make, hit me up. I'm open to suggestions as long as they're above board. And I'll probably make the video that you suggest I make. With all that being said, thank you very, very much for watching this video. I hope you have a nice crispy afternoon / morning / evening / whenever. See you in the next one. Bye.